It's time to talk about the positives of the upcoming Xbox Series X on this episode of the Next Gen Launch Special. Hello everybody and welcome to the very first video of our Next Gen Launch Special here on BigCTV. My name is Chris and today we are going to be doing a whole bunch of different videos all relating to the release of the Next Gen consoles which are coming out this week, with the Xbox Series X launching on Tuesday the 10th of November and the PlayStation 5 launching on November the 12th, which is Thursday. So how this is going to work is we're going to do a whole bunch of different kind of op-ed videos regarding both consoles. We're going to talk about the positives. We're going to talk about top 5 things that are good or bad of each console. Might even do a little special video where I play some of the Xbox One launch titles. And all of it's kind of getting everything geared up for the console launches. Now, I will not, of course, have a PS5 at launch. I'm a little worried that I might not have an Xbox One at launch, or Xbox Series X at launch. As of this recording, my console delivery has not been confirmed yet, so I'm really hoping it comes in on Tuesday, but I don't know yet, so of course you'll find out as soon as I know. But we're going to kick things off for this video by talking about the Xbox Series X, who it's designed for, and what kind of things you should look forward to when it comes to the Xbox Series X. We're also going to talk about the Xbox Series S a little bit, the little brother system to the Xbox Series X. So, what is the Xbox Series X? Is it a new console? Is it an enhancement to an existing console? Obviously, it's a new console. But this is a pretty big leap forward from Microsoft's current top-of-the-line system, the Xbox One X. The big thing is it's a lot beefier, and not just in terms of size, it's also in terms of power. It's able to run 4K, 60 frames a second easily, and certain games can run up to 120 frames a second. High screen refresh rates. It's got the ability to do ray tracing, Dolby Vision, all kinds of nifty high-end features that if you're looking for the top-of-the-line gaming experience, this is the console you're going to want to have. And that's the thing. When you look at the Xbox Series consoles, there's a big difference in the two. One is definitely designed to be a premium high-end model, and one is designed to be a smaller kind of side console. So let's talk about those differences real quick. Of course, the side console is going to be the Xbox Series S, which is a nice little console. It's got most of the same features as the Xbox Series X. Obviously, it's not quite as powerful, but it can run Xbox Series X enhanced games and whatnot. There is no disk drive. It is a digital-only console. But most of the same features are there. The only other major difference, is it cannot run every game in 4K. It can run some in 4K, but it's going to mostly focus on like 1440p. So it's more so a console designed for those who do not have a 4K TV or are not quite ready to upgrade yet. But the biggest boost with that one is the price. The Xbox Series S, of course, is going to be launching at $300, which is a significantly cheaper cost compared to the Series X and the PlayStation 5. So it's a pretty nice price point when you're looking for kind of a side console. Let's say you're getting a PS5 and you want to be able to play GamePass games. You might want to get a Series S. Or let's say you're primarily a Switch gamer and you want to play some of the big console games that are not coming out on the Switch. Series S is probably a good option. But if you're one of those gamers who you have a Series X, you have a 4K TV, you're ready to play the top of the line stuff, the Series X is the one you're going to want to play. Of course, it's got all those nifty features I talked about earlier, and it's going to be a pretty awesome system, that is for sure. I've watched a number of different reviews from different tech sites and such talking about the power of this system, and it certainly looks impressive. Obviously, I will see for myself when I get mine, but based on early previews and early reviews, it looks like a very strong, powerful console. Now, the biggest strength of the Xbox brand right now, there's actually a couple. First of all, backwards compatibility is one of the strongest things when it comes to the Xbox consoles. PlayStation 5 can play PlayStation 4 games, but that's about it. The Xbox Series consoles are able to play, obviously, Xbox Series games, Xbox One games, Xbox 360 games, and original Xbox games. That's 4 different generations of games playable at launch. Now, not every game is going to be backwards compatible. The list is the same as the Xbox One backwards compatibility list. They just port them all over to the Series consoles and then include every Xbox One game. The only exceptions are going to be games that require Kinect, because the Xbox Series consoles do not have Kinect abilities. So being able to play so many games out of the box right away is pretty awesome. Usually when you get a new console, you're worried about not being able to play a game for a while, or like being stuck with like 1 or 2 games and that's it for a while. Not with the new Xbox consoles. You'll be able to play a huge library of games right out of the box, which leads to the next big point, which is Game Pass. Now, if you are not an Xbox gamer and that don't really pay attention to what Game Pass is, it is kind of a game changer when it comes to video games. It is a streaming service created by Microsoft that gives you a very large library of first and third party games that you can simply download to your hard drive and play to your heart's content, as long as they are listed on the service. And what Microsoft's been doing is they've continuously added lots of big name titles. They've made big partnerships. And of course, one of the biggest perks is every first party Microsoft released game will release day and date on Game Pass. So if you're a Game Pass subscriber, you don't have to buy the next Gears of War or even Halo Infinite. You can actually just play them on Game Pass. That's really cool. It's a great value. And then they've been constantly adding third-party and other games to really enhance the service. Like recently, they made a deal with EA to add EA Play to Game Pass. So everything that's accessible in the EA Play service will be on Game Pass, and that includes a huge vault of EA games. They just added Destiny 2, which, yes, Destiny 2 is a free-to-play game now, but what they're doing is they're including all of the expansions for Destiny for free on Game Pass. Now, obviously, if you play Destiny and you want all the additional content and stuff, you will have to buy the season passes, but the expansions themselves, including the new one, Beyond Light, which is coming out on Tuesday, on launch day, that will be included on Game Pass. And then they keep adding new additional features. The best part about all of it is Game Pass is only $15 a month. Essentially, if you're already paying for Xbox Live Gold, you pay an extra $5 a month and you have Game Pass. Why would you not? Like, it's such a good deal. They keep adding new stuff to it, and you can discover games you never would have bought and just try them out and see what you think. It's great service. So if you are an Xbox gamer, you absolutely should have Game Pass. And if you are not an Xbox gamer and want to try a whole bunch of games at pretty low cost, pick up an Xbox console, any of them really, either the Xbox One or one of the Xbox Series consoles, and give Game Pass a shot. Try out all these awesome games. And there are going to be several Xbox Series enhanced games on Game Pass. So if you're getting one of the new consoles, you will have some games to play right off the box, even if you don't actually buy a game. As long as you have Game Pass, you're going to have stuff to play. I think that's really Microsoft's focus right now, is improving Game Pass, making that service as big as possible, because I think that is going to be the future of gaming. People are going to see a service like Game Pass, and it's going to really be a huge draw for a lot of gamers, both casual and hardcore. But they're also building a very bright future, and I'm not going to go too far into that just because I have another video I'm going to talk about that for. But Microsoft now has a whole bunch of first-party studios, and I think they're going to be doing some pretty exciting stuff with that. So keep on the lookout. So yeah, those are just kind of my general thoughts on the Xbox Series consoles, why they're good. I'm going to be doing a top 5 best and top 5 worst features / critiques of the Xbox Series consoles. That'll be coming out later today. But in the meantime, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. And most days we have a new video at noon Eastern time on this channel. But of course, today and tomorrow we're going to be releasing videos all around the clock. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff. And don't worry if you're a PlayStation gamer, I've got lots of PlayStation 5 coverage coming out as well. Just because I'm not getting the console at launch doesn't mean I'm going to not talk about it, because I am also very excited about the PlayStation 5. It's going to be a great console. I can't wait to get one. So anyway, thank you for watching this episode of the Next Gen Launch Special. Be sure to tune in all day as we release more Next Gen Launch Special videos. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.